The first hour sets the tone for the rest of the day. If you are distracted, not moving, on your phone while lying in bed, or being negative, then you are more likely to create a negative day. And it's going to be hard to get out of that. So, the morning routine sets the tone for the day. The more positive the first hour, the more productive the rest of the day will be. So today, I'm going to talk about how to create an effective morning routine for a successful life. Now there's a lot of information out there about morning routines, and a lot of different content talking about it from different people, but I wanted to share what works for me and what I have learned from some of the greatest athletes, scientists, doctors, researchers, and celebrities in the world. And I have picked up some tips here and there about their morning routines. And I have tried it for myself, and I have kind of distilled it down to what really works for me at this stage and season of my life.
Welcome to Modi Vibes channel.
Your morning routine has to begin the night before. It sucks to wake up and be anxious every morning, because you drank almost every night, so don't sit there and feel anxious. Do something about it. Get serious about the choices you are making the night before, and how that impacts you in the morning. And yes, that includes what you eat and drink. Because the decisions that you make at night determine who you are when you wake up in the morning. And you have a choice every evening to either set your future up for success, for ease and confidence. Or you can make decisions in the evening that set you up to feel like shit, to be behind, to have a ton of stuff to do that you couldn't do last night. Your decisions determine everything. You don't have to be a competitive athlete, or you don't have to run $1 billion company to understand that setting yourself up the night before is the secret to waking up and having a great morning. And when you have a great morning, it's easier to have a great day. That's how this builds. And so that's what we are going to talk about. How do you end the day? How do you wind things down and put yourself to bed? I want you to use the 3-2-1 rule. It is very simple. 3 hours before bedtime, stop eating or drinking alcohol. 2 hours before bedtime, stop working. Because one of the reasons why you may have trouble sleeping, relaxing, or stopping racing thoughts is because you are working too close to your bedtime. So your thoughts are spinning and your stress level is high. So that 2 hours before bedtime, stop working. 1 hour before bedtime, shut down all the screens, because the blue light on your screens, such as your laptop or your phone, is interfering with your brain's ability to shut down and sleep. So when you do the 3-2-1 rule, you are going to get a great night's sleep. And you are not going to be so stressed. Give yourself a clean slate. When you go to bed at night, you flush the toilet when you use it. Right? Why? Because you do not want the mess from last night there to greet you in the morning. So why on earth would you do that in your kitchen? Empty the sink, load the dishwasher, clear off the counters. Because tomorrow morning after you wake up, you go to the bathroom, and after that the first place we all go in our apartment is the kitchen. So take care not to take today's messes into tomorrow. And don't burden the future you with crap that you should be doing today. Because it's a trigger and your day goes downhill. And you are immediately distracted. You feel like you should have done this last night. You should have put these dishes. And so you didn't make it easier. You actually made it harder. So this idea of clearing the counters with no dishes in the sink means you are waking up to a brand new clean slate today, both metaphorically and visually. So when you turn off the lights and lock the front door, do a quick loop through the kitchen and take 5 lousy minutes to pull it together. Clear off the counters, get everything in the dishwasher, or finish the dishes and get it done. You are going to get intentional about setting your alarm. Here's how to do it. Think about the person that you want to become in this next chapter of your life. What's that person's morning routine look like? How much time do you truly want to set your day up for success? And if you can't think of a time, I will give you one. Set your alarm 1 hour earlier than you normally do. Because this is more than a wake-up call. This is more than setting an alarm. What I'm asking you to do is to make a promise to yourself when that alarm rings you are going to get up. And you are going to get going. So this is why it's important for you to be intentional, not casual about setting that alarm. Because tonight when you set that alarm clock, you are making a promise to yourself, and when you look at it that way, when that alarm rings tomorrow morning, it's about keeping that promise to yourself. That's what the act of waking up becomes. Changing the way you think about your alarm, and what it signifies when it sounds in the morning will allow you to realize that, a future you are here, a promise that you need to keep. It will shift what you think about the opportunities of the morning, and the time that you need to truly honor yourself and put yourself first. Setting an intention for the day, expressing gratitude, and meditate. You should definitely try some meditation. 10 to 15 minutes of breathing meditation, clearing your mind and really setting your intention for the day, expressing gratitude, thinking about the things you really care about. Put yourself in a state of awareness because there is so much stress, overwhelmed, distractions, media, frustrations, happening in the world that can come into your mindset and really take over your emotions and feelings. So you want to figure out a way to start the day with breathing and setting attention for what you want to create, no matter what happens around you. This is an important habit to form because if you are not forming a positive habit, then you are going to be extremely reactive to what is happening throughout the day. The next thing is the intention beyond the breathing. Setting intention during this breathing or right after this session is important. So what is your mission? What is your goal? Do you have a one-sentence mission for your life right now? If you don't know what that is, write it down, start to explore it, create an exercise for yourself, and say, okay, this is who I want to be, this is my goal, this is my vision. For example, my mission is to inspire millions of people every single week to help them improve the quality of their life. And I want to do it through being joyful, loving, caring, creative, and having fun. So for me, I'm very clear, and I create the intention in the morning. And what am I going to do today to support that mission? And more importantly, what am I going to say no to that doesn't support that mission? It's important to identify what you are going to say yes to and what you are going to say no to. Because when you get control around your mission, your goals, and your intention, then you can start living an intentional life throughout that day. And keep in mind that your vision, mission, goals can change. It doesn't have to be set in stone for the rest of your life. It all depends on the season of your life that you are in right now. What are the goals that you have on a daily, weekly, monthly basis? It doesn't have to take you 30 minutes to set your intention every morning. You just need to think about what you need to learn today, and then take action based on that intention. It doesn't have to take up all of your mornings, it's just getting back to what you have in mind today, and how you want to show up in your day. And what I want to create, not what I want to react to. By coming from a place of creation rather than reaction, you will be making your life instead of reacting to it negatively. Start each day with a task completed. Make your bed. The key to changing your life is changing your daily habits. The way you start to change the big things is by changing the small things. Make tiny teeny promises to yourself and then keep them. I make my bed as a gift for myself. The gift is I get to come back to a nicely made bed and I have a beautiful place to lay down and dream. It's also a gift because I start my day by completing tasks. Because if you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride and it will encourage you to do another task and another and another. By the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you will never be able to do the big things right. And making your bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. So here's how you put this into practice. Think about what you want your morning routine to be. Come up with just one promise you are going to make to yourself. Is it going to be to get up on the alarm rings? Or is it going to be to make your bed? Let's start with making your bed. Tomorrow morning you are going to wake up and you are going to make a promise that you are going to make your bed for yourself. Do it every morning, and you are building the habit of consistency. And that habit of consistency is the backbone to all change. This video has been all about optimizing your life, having a fulfilled, healthy lifestyle. I love to hear your feedback on what else you do in your morning routine that really helps you to become more successful in your life. Leave some of your strategies, leave some of your tips, the things you do, below in the comments. I would love to learn more from you. Again, make sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you enjoyed this, and if you want more on optimizing routines, mindset, and habits, then we have some great content after this coming up. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends because more incredible content is on the way.